Yes, a northern governor has signed an executive order on security challenges. Remember, Nasari, the governor of Castina State, he continued to tell Buhari, his own brother, that you know what, we're going to tell our people to begin to hold, to have their own weapons to protect themselves, because we cannot continue to watch open our eyes why these things, we are being taken away, by men who cannot even do anything, but because they are carrying weapons, and we're just watching, and them doing everything and anything to us. This is not acceptable. We're not going to allow these things. We're not going to let it happen. So these are part of the things that are going on right now, and the people are saying not anymore. Okay, not anymore. Some time ago, you did these things and you got away with it, but not anymore. So right now, Northern governor has signed an executive order, and if was a Southern governor that signed this executive order regarding the procedures on what will be happening with regards to security going forward, you would have seen what would have happened. You know, but guess what? Since it's Buhari's brother, it's as though, nothing was said. It's as though nothing was said. Anyway, my wonderful people, let's get all the details. What exactly is going on? Masari signs executive order on security challenges. The governor Aminu Masari of Castina State has signed an executive order to tackle security challenges in the state. Information and Culture Minister Yahaya Sakere announced it yesterday. The order is in exercise of power conferred on the governor by Section 176, subsection 2 of the 1999 Constitution. Sariki said it takes effort and effect from January the 1st, and bound on all forms of political thuggery and associated crimes in the state. Henceforth, people can now carry a registered weapon to protect themselves. Also banned is discriminatory posting of political parties posters, and bound in roundabout government building as well as public and offices space. He said gathering the movement of political thugs known as Bachi Kariye under any name or disguise to intimidate, harass the main innocent population are also totally banned in the state. Any person or group that contravenes this provision will be charged for an offense punishable under section 114 of the penalty code or law. It said henceforth people are allowed to carry, but it has to go through a process. The weapons have to be registered and known by the government. Police officers has to be informed, and only a particular number within a particular vicinity, not owned in every house or every space. Anyone found carrying out any form of criminal activities will be dealt with the full route of the law. So, my wonderful people, if it was, like I earlier reiterated, if it was a southern governor that have signed this executive order, regards to, I mean, the executive order contains other things, not just about the criminal activities ongoing, not just the Fulani headsmen and not just the bandit work going on in the state, but it also covers other scopes, like for instance, the scope of those who are posting, is about election time, and some of the posters will be reflecting that this person is better than this person, and they would draw another person in a caricature manner to say, look at who this person is. He says such things are bound. If you are caught, I mean, these are all the things that come with these are all the things that come with election. And what they are trying to do in this country is banning freedom of speech, where people are restricted, can no longer speak their mind. Okay, we're not saying you should do it in the extent that you now make somebody, lose their confidence. No, but I mean, like mockery on one another, okay, in terms of political, and you know that the aim of this mockery is politically driven. One saying the other person is like a fly. So that's why, and the fly is so small. The effect of such an individual in the government has not been felt. It says such things will no longer be correlated. That if anybody does that and post any posters, campaign posters and the rest in government building and the rest, such person will be punished. There are things that will be done to such an individual. Blah 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 blah. It's easy now to say these things because when you are not the one, okay, when you are the one that is calling the law, you fail to put yourself in that law as well. When you are the one calling the law, when you are the one giving the dictates, it feels like you are exonerated, like you are not part of it, like you've never committed such crime. You forget that when he was trying to campaign to become the governor of the state, he also mocked his predecessor that was there, okay, making campaign posters that seemingly may not, envisage what he's preaching today. But the main point and the main part for me is, the part that he said, people in the states, following due process can now carry weapons to be able to protect themselves, and these weapons should be, licensed, known by the government, and all that and all that. If a southern governor go ahead, okay, and says this is what should be now, I can assure you the news will be flooded. Then this is Buhari state governor. This is Castina. Apparently Buhari said it's from Castina state. Yes. So this is Buhari state governor giving this law and order and telling the people what next and what next and what next should be. So these are things happening currently now. And the truth of the matter is we must now begin to look at things that could possibly, change some of these things. Otherwise, we will stay in a particular spot or in a particular place for a very long time. So I mean, if it's someone else that have said, oh, this is not what you should be, this is, I mean, by now, all hell would have been frozen, if there's a word like that, and everybody will be saying, this person did this, he did that, he did not do this, he did not do that. It's cheap. It's easy to criticize the other person when you are not the one there. When you are the one there, then you begin to mellow down. You begin to say, okay, and it's not like this, and it's not like that. So you find the reason, okay, for you find a very good reason. You are able to explain why this person did this or he did that. But when the person, okay, when you are the one there, you can make a very convenient excuse why this or that and that and that and that is happening. You see, so we need to be careful. As a people, we sincerely need to be careful. We can't continue to lie to ourselves. But again, when we want to, for instance, they say, okay, people should carry certain form of weapons. Some things should have been in place. Anyway, God will help us. Leave us a comment. Do not forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. Have a lovely day. Bye for now.